Joe and Tom are here to come movie reviews in your ear. But we have to make something clear. These are just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mask plus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
Okay. Oh my God, when he's here and you're here. Welcome to BOYGOB, everybody, on this, the Trans Day of Remembrance.
Transylvania.
Oh, you did the mash? Damn, you know what I heard? The Potty Boys, your boys and mine, they did a cover of what I can't remember that fuck's name right now, but they did a Monster Mash cover, and I may or may not have seen the one and only. I don't know why William Shatnered it up right there. Probably have some brain damage somewhere. But the Harvester was even spotted dancing like the guy doing this thing. I don't want to say he practiced it, Joe, but I think he practiced it. So go check out the Hordecast Live on the old YouTube page if you want to see that. And I just got a notification that might be it is relevant to whatever this bullshit is, but Umbrella Entertainment, the blokes with the kangaroos, yeah?
Yeah, the ones that make the fucking Resident Evil stuff.
That's correct. They're having a 12.50 in Down Under sale. So if you got a region free player, maybe check out and see what they have. If I gave that much of a fuck, I could bring it up right now and we can scroll that. But, oh, mate, all them peoples is sleeping right now, so let's let them get some rest. And we can talk about how your week was.
Well, like I dropped a lot of money to have my transmission fixed, and
Today's the day to do it.
went and did. I was gone a lot, so I hadn't really driven my car, but it wasn't turning on. It was having trouble turning over. You don't click click,
You kiss the back of its neck softly.
and I keep on fuck with the. All right, let's hope it's the battery, but that doesn't sound like a battery thing. No, it wasn't. It was the old starter, So drop some more money to get the fucking starter replaced. And hey, but I'm mobile again, It's like, good thing there's money coming in because it just keeps going right the fuck out, Tom. Right the fuck out.
Yeah. Yep. That sucks, but it's a good thing that you have it. It's a good thing that you had it to spend, because if you didn't, that is very fucking stressful. It's stressful to be like, oh fuck, now I don't have that money.
Yeah.
But at least that problem is taken care of.
Yeah, and I looked at it, and it's like, I looked at a bunch of videos. It's like, yeah, I could do that in like 3 days or so. I don't got fucking 3 days to spend, just fucking, fucking with them, probably fucking something else up while I'm doing it, but yeah, leave it to the professionals to do it. Just pay the money and then get rolling again. That's what I had to do.
Did when you came walking back to your mechanic, did you see him like turn around really quick and hide a smile? Like
No,
you're like, I got him.
he walked out and he looked a little confused. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And it's like, no, it's something else this time. It's like I didn't tell him what was going on, but I had my suspicions. So when he called me, he verified my suspicions. So you know,
Well, yeah, I guess the next thing, well, I mean the brake pads, of course, and there'll be something here and there, but looks like the next thing's going to be an engine rebuild, Joe.
well, no, I already did that.
Did you? Okay.
This is almost a new fucking vehicle, Tom. Aside from the interior and the exterior, probably need to get some shit going with the suspension. But yeah, I've pretty much replaced every fucking thing in this.
Because you just like classic cars, right?
Yeah. There used to be a magazine called Cartoons, gave you auto advice, but it also had comic strips in there about cars.
You know, there was a magazine called Hot Rods,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pretty whack offable for a kid.
There was a magazine called Low Rider.
There sure was, Joe.
Lovely Hispanic ladies on the cover and on the inside.
Because, Joe, it's what's inside that counts.
That's true. That's true. Oh, yeah, but your week, Tom. That's what we're all here for, and that's what people want to know about. Nobody gives a shit about my week. This is your show. That's why you're on the left side of the screen, because we read in this country from left to right.
Well, I'm gonna let everybody know the real reason why I'm on this side of the screen. Because it hides the microphone, you see.
Mm.
So now we don't have the microphone in the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a week, I guess. I should say, yeah, Joe, it was a fucking week. Stressful. It started out last week conversed. It was Johnny's birthday, so we went to the Galleria. You heard of the Galleria, Joe?
That's where all the gals hang out.
That's where all the gals hang out.
Mhm.
It's the big fancy mall in Screwston, complete with an ice skating rink and all.
Yes.
So she wanted to go to this place called the Sugar Factory. And I guess it's just like, I mean, it's a place for ladies. So I understand why she wanted to go and everything. Corey was hyped about it too, though, but he started to see, oh no, I think this is a place for ladies. But yeah, they dug it. That's all that fucking counts. It's like a bunch of sugary drinks with like Chili's food and shit, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, we did one of those for the young girl's birthday. Something here, I don't know what it was, but their specialty is iced creams and meals of a sugary variety. You can get some waffles or whatever with I don't know, a bunch of chocolate and shit on top. But the place is known for having photographical decor, so you can I don't know, make your posts or whatever, do your Instagram shit. It's an Instagrammable place.
Yeah, there were definitely people. Well, there were people going in and doing that, like just not buying anything and just going in and taking their pictures and shit.
Yeah.
But this wasn't what we were expecting. We were expecting like a standalone restaurant type thing. The shit was in the food court. No one else was in there. And we were like sitting outside of the actual restaurant looking at the ice rink. And the fucking the general manager comes over, is like, oh yeah, the fucking waitress, she fucking called in. Our sales suck a dick. This is the smallest one there is, you know. We should be like a standalone thing like the Cheesecake Factory in the mall. They can stay open till, you know, 12, whatever their hours are. We need to close when the fucking mall does. And this is a place where you go and buy like fucking like Corey and Johnny. They got these drinks with like gummy bears and all kinds of liquor, and it has dry ice at the bottom. And this guy comes by and puts his shit in, and it starts to smoke. This fucking was like, all right, anybody want to film this? Of course I don't. Like, I'm just stone facing the guy, like, are you kidding me? Or he doesn't give a shit. Johnny's like, no, I'm all right. Corey's like, well, I kind of do. Yes, yes, I will film it. And I should have got the video on here. So it's just like his drink and then me above it, not looking enthused about anything. And then you just hear, oh, hey, guy, you're spilling it on me. Oh shit! But I haven't been in a mall. Well, that's no, it's been a couple years, but it's been decades since I've been in that mall, and there was like security guards and like fucking what are they called, bouncers in like suits at the front of some fucking stores, dog. It was crazy for a fucking place that has a Hot Topic and a Spencer's and shit. There was like a Louis Vuitton store and some fucking watch store had just this big fucking guy in a suit standing outside. Like, fuck. Weird. It was to make the white people with money feel safe. There was like security guards in the parking lot and shit. It was crazy. It was weird. And fucking, we went up the fucking escalator at the end of the fucking mall. And then right when you get up, it's like a horror shop where it's like fucking all these mannequins with hard nips and like fuck clothes on there. So if you ever go to the Galleria and you're looking for that, it's all the way at the end, away from everything else. Crazy. Dude had a cop dog with him, a pig dog. Can you believe it? This fucking dog had a snout, Joe. It was crazy. Fucking Galleria. Mm-mm-mm. But they had a fucking good time, and we were happy to go and hang out with them and celebrate the birthday. So happy birthday
Yeah.
again.
Happy birthday.
And then not good things over here, just complications with shit and dealing with other shit. So it's just that's all right. You fucking push through, and now we're here to talk about movies.
All right. Yeah, I see our chat is popping.
Fuck
Hello,
yeah.
hello, Rich. I'll give you a call.
Oh, shit,
probably
hold on.
a week or something. Yeah, I need to speak to you, my friend. Yeah, so I didn't get to watch a whole lot. I've been working like crazy trying to catch up and keep up and like all that shit. Both Tom and I are gonna be at Eureka Heights fucking brewery this coming weekend for the Horror Market Madness, put on by our friends at the Houston Horror Film Festival. So looking forward to that. Hope the rain isn't too intense, because hey, whenever is it too intense in Houston? You know, whenever does that fucking city done flood or whatever? But hopefully we see none of that. But Tom and I are positioned inside, so fuck it, even if it does rain.
Yep. They got old Eddie Munster, a
Mm.
Slipknot, and 2 Freddy Krueger people.
Yep,
So
yep.
if you're into that,
Yeah, one of the only ones I like because I'm not a big fan of the Freddy Krueger because he's a pedophile. We covered that. The first movie is a good movie because he's a fucking villain. He's a bad guy. He's a pedophile that came back to life and like can invade your dreams or whatever. And then the third one I remember liking, because it's people fighting in dreams. It's pretty much a superhero movie. So when it came out, I'm a comic book guy, and they're fucking they're dream warriors. Is what,
man,
and they have one chick with like a huge fucking mohawk and switchblades. Because fuck yeah, that's how you fight Freddy Krueger, with a mohawk and switchblade. So I always thought her character was cool, even though she fucking gets her ass kicked real easily by the dream pedophile.
you got Freddy Krueger impersonation for us?
I don't, Tom. I don't have a Freddy Krueger impersonate, because he starts fucking throwing puns out. Maybe in the third movie is when he starts doing it. I don't remember the second movie, but hey, it's Trans Day, and the second movie, I don't remember shit about it. I think I saw it once, and then really I don't remember any of the shit after that. There was a dream baby, and then there's one where like, hey, we're making a movie about making the movie or something, and then he fights with Jason's. Yeah, and then
That one's pretty good, Joe.
and then they did I remember liking that one because it wasn't taking itself seriously.
I'm gonna rewatch it pretty soon when I'm done with this box set over here.
Yeah,
There's it's a Hong Kong movie, you see.
I'm at that point to where like, I was like, I should rewatch these movies to see if I even really like the first one or if I even really like the third one. But yeah, I'm trying to finish this Haunts box set, and I think I got 2 more Ip Man movies to watch, and then who the fuck else knows, what we're watching. I don't know how many of these Shatner movies we're going through, but
18.
but we'll get to that.
Season 1, I should say. Excuse me, I got glycerin in the lungs. So, speaking of Freddy Krueger, is that what we were just going about? Well, here's the other guy, old Jason, or nondescript Jason mask. Hearts of Darkness.
That's fucking original. Hearts of Darkness.
And it does say the making of the Final Friday. I just wanted to make sure that it does say the making of before we get into what this is.
We're not talking about the making of Apocalypse Now.
No, this is the making of the Final Friday.
And I'll say this beforehand, the making of Apocalypse Now, Hearts of Darkness, is really good. Really good. But Tom's going to tell us if this one is. Oh, shit, that's a horrible picture.
Also, Farts of Darkness, pretty good too. That's a documentary actually about making a movie like Hearts of Darkness. Not this one, though. This is a fluff piece or a love letter. Whenever it came out, Wolfman's Got Nards, I watched it. We talked about it. And it just felt like somebody who worked on the movie saying, wow, isn't this great? This is awesome. We're all great. This is just great. Okay, bye. That's what this shit was. There's footage of the director, Neiman Marcus, at like an Alamo Draft House, a couple of them. And he's on stage like doing the Q&A after they show Friday 9. And there's a lot of footage of that. And then there's interviews with people who worked on the movies, and then there's interviews with fans, and I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else, but it's a lot of panning down from the Alamo Drafthouse logo and using that as a transition shot. I noticed that, but yeah, the director, like for years and years, he just gives out the vibe because it's what he's, please love my movie as much as I do, please. This is why it doesn't suck. It's actually great. Please just love it. And I was always been like, man, I like the movie fine enough to spend 44, 46 on a making of Blu-ray. But yeah, the vibe he always gave off on all the special features and on all the documentaries, it was just like, it's okay, man. Not everybody's gonna like your shit, as we know.
Yeah.
So yeah, he produced this. So he was in charge of this to begin with. And I guess he just set out to make this fluff piece. It was okay. I liked it better than the Wolfman one. But I listened to some of the commentary because I heard all I needed to hear. And it was like, oh, well, that fucking figures. Okay. And on the commentary, the director, our picture guy, he came in after the first director left to like finish structure it or whatever. And he said, yeah, you know what? I think we should make this like Wolfman's Got Nards. Fucking Adam Mark is like, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I love that shit.
Old Big Mike.
So I was just like, oh, well, that's exactly how it comes off. So why do I need to hear anything else? And then there's a bonus feature where they talk about Sean Cunningham and how he doesn't like these movies and how he flat out lied about shit. And there's footage to back it up. I was like, wow, that was interesting. That was like, making of stuff. Like what this making of documentary should have been a little more. Uh there's some stuff here and there, sure, but it's really just a love letter to this movie, which a lot of Friday the 13th Jason fans don't like this one because it's got some stupid, dumb fucking shit in it. Like the beginning is great where it's like stereotypical Jason shit chasing that fucking cop through the woods. And then he turns into a fucking little monster that goes into people's bodies and shit. And it's just people possessed by Jason. But oh, he's a deadite because the Necronomicons and there isn't that cool. Remember, I did the Freddy thing too.
Is this one the only a Voorhees can kill a Voorhees one?
This one is only a Voorhees can kill a Voorhees one.
Yeah, with what's his name from the X-Files? Yeah. Yeah, he was in a movie we watched last week or maybe
Missing in Action.
Missing in Action, yeah.
Yeah.
Steven, I don't know.
He's Creighton Duke in this. I can't remember the actor's actual name.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just they kind of bring up how people say that they don't like this movie and it sucks, but they don't really go into it like they should. They just kind of say it. Like Marcus is just like, oh, everybody liked the movie. They didn't really say bad things about it. And then the internet came along. It was like, well, yeah, because now there's more of an outlet and now you're seeing more, just not, the review and Fangoria or whoever the fuck would review Jason Goes to Hell.
Paid to do a review.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping this wasn't going to be that vibe, but this documentary really was that vibe. But shout out to Trevor for holding my mask up in your video. That was cool. I'm glad they picked it because that made me pop. Appreciate you. Uh, I saw Jim popped up. He shot some shit for this. My buddy Brandon popped up, and there's another special feature. Man, oh, it's like, oh, the unseen monster. This shit you've never fucking seen before. And then the special features, like, oh yeah, no one's ever seen this shit before. I was just like, I think I seen this shit before somewhere, like in a book or something. And then I was just like, hey, I think Brandon actually sculpted one of these a few years ago. And I think it popped up in the documentary itself. Maybe he was talking about that footage specific that's not very good. That looks like behind the scene footage, not actual shit that was shot for the movie.
Which is why it's probably never been seen before, because it's not worth seeing.
Well, I mean, the creature is fucking over the goddamn top, especially for Jason in a movie full of fucking shit that's over the top for Jason.
Mhm.
But man, I'm just looking at this shit and it's just like this could have been like a good making of documentary. Just Desserts is pretty good, but it makes sense that this guy came up after another guy left and just kind of did what he could with what he had and shit. But if it set out to be a fluff piece from the fucking jump, so
Yeah, and that's unfortunate because I probably would want to watch it, even if it's a movie I don't really care for. If they're actually showing you, hey, this is what we did, and this is what we intended, and this is what went wrong, and this was, hey, we caught a break doing that. That shit's all interesting, But if it's just, a bunch of talking heads saying, yeah, I love this movie, it's like, but, I'm glad to have been a part of it, and yeah, who gives a fuck?
yep. It's great and we made it all work out. I don't know why people don't like it. Because there's a lot of fucking goofy ass shit that's not really Jason shit. I mean, it's fine. You did something different. Excuse me. Like I said, I like it well enough. There's fucking some cool gore effects. I like the look of Jason. That beginning shit is fucking awesome. But there's a lot of like the fucking getting the guy naked and then shaving him. He's just like, oh, I just wanted to do that to make all the dude bros go like, oh man, this is gay. Okay. But why in a Jason movie?
Right. Yeah.
Sure, the guy melting is fucking cool. Like, that's a great effect. But unless Jason, like, dumped a barrel of fucking acid or dumped the guy in acid, why in a Jason movie? 'Cause he's a deadite. Isn't that awesome? Eh, I don't know. But yeah, and that fucking price is ridiculous. I get it that it's a boutique thing, a very niche thing, but I mean that's why they have to sell it at that price because this only a hardcore Jason Goes to Hell fan will like this. Friday the 13th fans, if you don't like this movie, just skip it. There's you're gonna be. Ugh. I like the movie. Okay, like I said, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's all right. Yeah, I'll put it on and watch it. And I'm here to be like, yeah, they were just kind of, sucking their own peckers.
So really, it should just be a special feature, right? Like on a tricked out version of Jason Goes to Hell. Kind of like Rob Zombie does with his, the making of or whatever.
No, no, like they went out and they shot new shit and they shot new interviews and stuff, and it's feature length. Um, I'm trying to think if it has a narrative, and not really. I guess it's fucking Adam Marcus's journey through the movie told through his eyes, but his eyes are, oh, this is the greatest. This is just great. Why isn't everybody else like it?
So it's no Full Tilt Boogie, is what you're telling me.
No, that shit is awesome. Like that shit is one of the best fucking making of movie documentary. Or not, it's not really even a making of movie documentary, but movie related documentary. That shit is fucking awesome.
Well,
But yeah,
Real Hearts of Darkness, the one on Apocalypse Now is probably one of the best I've ever seen. Yeah, that's just all about making that movie.
and don't get me wrong, this one is about making the movie. It's not a making of documentary. So it's a love letter. I don't like that's what it is.
Well, then if it's a love letter, they should have had the fucking opening screen, the where you select play, and it should have like unraveled. Do you like me? Yes or no? You click yes, and it takes you to the menu. You click no, and then the fucking disc just erases.
It is what it is. I'm on the fence about fucking selling it. Like it's just it'd be I'm sure because I'm a fucking fruit when I'm looking through the shit. I'll fucking
You have to keep,
excuse me?
If your shit is in it, then you have to keep it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, oh, I was.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, your stuff's in there, so you got to keep it on the shelf.
And it's a blink and you miss it fucking thing. I don't want to hype this thing. It's nice that fucking he liked it well enough to put it in the video or whatever, but I mean it's blink and you miss it. But still I'm just like, hey, that's cool. But yeah, if that wasn't the case, this would be for sale.
But we'll have plenty of other stuff for sale. The Houston Horror Market Madness thing going on this Saturday, rain or shine. At least for us, those people that are set up outside, they might say, "Oh fuck all this," but we'll be there. Eddie Munster will be there. God damn that dude.
The penis nose guy from Slipknot,
Yeah,
he'll be there.
yeah. Paul Rubin, Pee Wee Herman, his
Spirit
is gonna be there.
Yeah, I have no idea who the other two fucking people are. We'll look it up really quick, but
Another one like you said from Dream Warriors. Jennifer Rubin is the Mohawk girl.
Jennifer Rubin, she will be there.
Oh, what's her name? Tanya or Tinya or Tamara or something. I don't remember.
And Danny Hassel from Nightmare 4. Well, that's just great.
I don't really even remember Nightmare 4.
All I know is I saw that and I was like, oh, I got that one Freddy Krueger bust. I guess I'll pour one of those. And
I've seen them all. I don't remember 4 at all.
Yeah, I remember the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the second one. And I remember the fifth one, because that's the dream baby, as you called it. And then what is it? A New Nightmare, and of course Freddy vs. Grayson.
Yeah, I think the thing I remember most out of that whole franchise is the Fat Boys video.
What about Houdini? No love for Houdini?
Or Will Smith, I guess.
The hell did Will Smith do?
Didn't he do a Nightmare on My Street?
And I think that was Houdini.
Was it Houdini? Oh, fuck, I don't know. Because Houdini is the dude that did the freaks come out at night, right?
He's got the fucking little cowboy hat on, and
Yeah.
he's dressed like the fuck from Ragdoll.
Yeah.
I think somebody else did. Oh no, that was fucking Jason, man behind the mask, obviously.
Yeah. Maybe Anthrax did something with it. They'll do whatever.
Yeah, remember when that shit was going through the mail? Damn, that was COVID before COVID. Shit.
Mail order Anthrax.
I was all fucking nervous because I'd carry stone in the back of the fucking vehicle, as they say. So some powder would get on, and I'd throw my boxes back there. I'm like, oh shit, I can't go in there with that.
Got that Anthrax and the Starin or whatever the fuck was else. Yeah.
Oh, this is how I open my letters. Oh, the bliss. Fucking pricks. Maybe we'll do season 2 one of these days.
I've got that skull.
Dun, 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 dun.
The disc inside it. Yeah.
Well, Joe.
Tom, have you ever heard of a movie called Offerings? No. Well, I don't remember what year this came out. I looked it up, but I didn't write it down. This is about Tom. It's about a young lad that lives with his mom. His dad is his dad in the picture. I think she mentioned something about his dad either leaving or dying or something. But the mom's just tired of this piece of shit kid. He's a mute, this kid. And she's saying, hey, they said at the school they did some tests on you and you're highly intelligent. Well, do they know that you torture animals? So he's got these serial killer tendencies, Tom. He doesn't have any friends except for one. There's this girl named Gretchen in the neighborhood. And she's like, hey, let's go play checkers. This kid's good at checkers, Tom. Crown me. But he doesn't say it because he's mute, you see. Can't say crown me. He probably just goes, something like that. But the neighborhood kids roll up, and they're all, hey, retard, what are you doing? I bet you won't take the well challenge. They don't call it a challenge. It's a dare. Now it's called a challenge for viral shit. And she's like, oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever this kid's name is, don't do it. And no, he's going to go do it. He's going to go do this well challenge. So one of those old wells, that has like the little top and everything, a little roof above it, but it's dried up. And the challenge is to walk around it, balance yourself. Whoa, whoa. And he does. He goes around the little, 3-foot circumference of it. I did it. Whatever, retard. And they push him and he falls down into the well, Tom. 10 years later, he's in the hospital or hospice, maybe. But he's been there all this time in a coma. But he wasn't talking before that, so, who cares? But there's a new nurse on the scene, and this guy's telling all oh, yeah, this scarred up piece of shit, he's been here since he was 8 years old, and he just, whatever. But, don't worry about him. We got all these other patients, and wouldn't you know it, Tom, he fucking regains consciousness, and kills that nurse. You know, her first day on the job turns out to be her last day on the job. And, you know, he gives her up against the wall, grabs a syringe, and, you know, puts it through her head or whatever. But all this gore and stuff is done off camera, just like all the rest of the kills in this movie. He breaks out the hospital, Tom, and he's going to go get his revenge on the kids that wronged him, who are all grown up now. And while he's killing them all, you know, off screen, you know, we just might see a little blood flowing here and there, you know. He's cutting off body parts like ears and noses and leaving them for old Gretchen, who's all grown up now too, because he's leaving her offerings, you see. And I don't know, there's this sheriff. The sheriff shoots him like 6 times. He still doesn't go down. This movie is just a complete ripoff of Halloween, and it even has a score real similar to John Carpenter's, you know, that shit. Yeah, this just sucks. You know, this movie really could have benefited from gore and from nudity. It needed a lot of nudity to get you past that. This is a whole fucking ripoff type bullshit. Yeah, this one just sucks. This is just a real. I don't even like the slasher genre to begin with. What am I doing watching this shit? Why was it on my queue? Watch next. You know, I don't know, but I did. I followed my own instruction of watch next, and yeah, I wasted my time. Offerings, Tom. Offerings.
Well, Joe, how was the mask in the movie?
It really wasn't. You know, they maybe threw some little fucking pancake shit on part of his face, and that was it.
Shot him 6 times, huh?
It's one of those, like, he's walking towards him and I don't know what that's probably for. Yeah, I think he had that bereavement thing, you know, where he can't feel pain.
I don't feel no pain.
Pain don't hurt.
Oh, shit. What a C word. We did the fucking box the last couple weeks. So there's the disc. At least it's in a purple case. Joe, I watched, I guess, the disc containing both movies and the commentary track. Shawscope Volume 4 Harrow Video, first movie, Seeding of a Ghost. This one we talked about before, but real quickly, it's about a dude whose wife works at a who works. Oh, they are Asian, so you never know. You could get tricked. So his wife works at a casino. She works at a card table. There's this rich guy who's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna start having sex in you." So he does, and she's like, "Hey, well, you gotta leave your wife, and I'll leave my husband, and we'll be together." Nah, bitch. So she gets out of the car. She ends up getting raped and murdered. Her husband's like, "Oh, fuck me running. I gotta get revengeance now." So he goes off into the woods. This is like a modern day movie. This isn't one of the fucking Ming Dynasty bullshits. This modern, the 80s. Let's say the early 80s. So this fucking husband goes off into the woods, finds a fucking wizard and says, "Hey, this is what happens." It's like, "All right, well, we got to go dig up your wife's body," which like somehow it looks like a fucking Slim Jim. Like this shit just happened. This isn't like fucking 48 years later with no embalming fluid or anything. So it's like, yep, now we got to do this spell and you got to get the guy to kill your wife to have sex with this here corpse. And at the end, it turns into like a Chinese version of the Deadly Spawn mixed with some Frank Henenlotter shit, and it just gets fucking crazy. This is one of the good ones. This is one of the good ones, Joe. It's one of the first of these Hong Kong movies I started watching fucking years ago now. And yeah, I like it. It's modern. It's got the wild fucking shit in it. It's got the crazy black magic rituals and shit in it. Like most of these movies, you got to get past the animal fucking violence. If only they were all just fucking killing alligators. If they just replaced all these snakes and shit with alligators, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Or other
But or other what?
Asians.
Okay. uh but yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. One of the better movies on this, or I should say one of the top movies on the set. Commentary track with James Mooge, our favorite commentarian, comedian. Yes, our favorite comedian, and he's growing on me. So there's that. It took a while for me to get into the Frank Chang commentary tracks, but so the next one, I'm sure I'll get all the way through because I just didn't have time to on this one, but it was all right. It wasn't bad or unlistenable or anything. I just started doing something else that needed my attention, I guess. I don't know. And then Portrait in Crystal was the next movie. No commentary track, no other special features. Back to the old fucking medieval times shit, Joe. So we're in the Ming Dynasty, the Qing Dynasty, or the Chan Dynasty, whatever the fuck it was. And this one's about a sculptor and his manservant. The sculptor's doing his sculpting. He's sculpting, like chiseling away crystal and shit. His manservant's in the corner reading Goosebumps. And there's a story about the boy who dripped blood on a sculpture that came to life. And he's just like, oh, master, you can't fucking, oh no, please don't do this. And the guy's like, ha ha ha, I'll show you because I'm a goblin. And he cuts his hand open and drips it on the shit. And it makes it appear like something's happening, but nothing does. So they put it away, and then oh my god, there's a fucking lady going around who looks like Crystal killing fucking people. And Joe, the statue is gone. And now the royal family is after this motherfucker because they know he's a sculptor and who else could fucking do this shit. So now they got to get to the bottom of this crazy situation. Mm-mm-mm. What'll happen? Watch Crystal in Paris, or what the fuck is this? Portrait in Crystal? Portrait in Crystal.
Paris, China.
Yes.
So, Tom, you're a bit of a sculptor yourself. Did you derive any inspiration, or did this fill you with dread, thinking, shit, I could be sculpted and cut myself and bleed, and then this Abraham Lincoln that I'm sculpting might come to life and start declaring, I don't know, emancipation here and there?
No.
Oh.
No, I have not. Because I actually sculpted a Lincoln before for a deleted scene in Race War. So I was thinking back, did I ever think that while I was working on that? No, no, I didn't. Sorry.
We'll find out all about that when we make Hearts of Darkness, the making of Race War, the remake.
Miss Sarah was like, "Oh yeah, we were kids, but it was fun. I mean, Joe was 80, but it was fun." But yeah, the movie, it was all right. I mean, I didn't mind it for one of these old-timey fucking Chinese movies. Again, like all of these Shaw Brothers, fucking whatever, Ming Dynasty, whenever this fucking takes place, all the sets always look cool. All the colors always look cool. But I mean, you can only see motherfuckers flipping around so many times and sword fighting so many times. It's just like, I know, I got it. I know. Shoot a fucking fireball or something. Please do a bicycle kick or fucking something. And they kind of do some wacky shit in here, but there's like not a lot. It's not like overflowing with gore, but there's a lot more gore than you would expect in some shit like this. A lot of blood, just a lot of fun kind of kills and shit that go over the top. Few weird opticals, and it's just yeah, it's it's not one of the better ones. I'd say it's in the middle, but it's still worth checking out if you want to see like Hong Kong take on slashers, but I thought about that and fucking Human Lanterns or Corpse Mania would probably be a better one. But if you want to make a night of it and see like fucking three Hong Kongish slashers, this one I know I guess this one kinda yeah, this one I'm gonna call it a fucking slasher movie. Fuck it. But it was all right. Had some fun shit in it. I was expecting more because I seen somebody say how wild it was recently, so I was just like, "Oh, all right." It had some stuff in it, but again, nothing's the boxer's omen. And when you start out with that shit, so when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back and watch the boxer's omen again too, and see how much the set needed that. Think we got one more movie to go and one disc of bonus features. So hopefully I can knock that shit out. And I think I got one more Lam Nek Choi movie in there. I think I got Bamboo House of Dolls sitting somewhere. And unless something else comes out, I think that's it on the old HK shit for a minute.
Says you.
Yeah, we'll see what those fucking Germans are up to next. No, we won't. I just watched fucking Der Bunker or whatever that garbage is. It's not gonna sell at the fucking Houston horrific pop-up market of Easter Fright films, so fuck. Yeah, not no German shit. Mm-mm-mm. Here's something, Joe. Because the old swastika keeps popping up in these fucking movies. And I know it's like a symbol of fucking peace or whatever in fucking Taoism or Buddhism. But you know, Hitler kind of hijacked that shit and made it famous. So I just looked up, hey, are these people mad about having their shit hijacked like this? Well, while they aren't mad, they find it unfortunate that this happens and tries to spread awareness. It's like, God damn, you motherfuckers can't even get mad about that.
Yeah, because it turns the other way because the old one's like a wheel it's supposed to represent, and the Nazi one is flipped over, so it's kind of like the cross, and then the cross is upside down with Satanism, if you want to look at it that way. But
I don't want to look at it at all because unfortunately, Joe, it became a symbol of hate.
it did, yeah. definitely. You know, it's like that's what everybody knows it happened. You can't go back on that one. Sorry, too many fucking people died on that one.
Out of all the things Hitler did, stealing from the Chinese.
Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
That was on his to-do list. He did it. Fuck.
Yep. All right. Check.
Hmm.
What do you think he did when Hitler wrote his to-do list? Do you think he checked it off or struck a line through it?
Uh, yeah, he's more like the struck a line through it. Fuck a Jew chick. Like
Cut her arms and legs off, threw her in the ocean, struck a line through it. Oh, that's one of the great old jokes. You're fucked now. Oh shit. I was gonna say I hope it's not my turn. And it is in fact not.
all right. Well, Tom, I also got back to the box set. Oh, look, all these haunts. Oh, it's the blue flame in red bitch. And I watched a movie called November. Um, and yeah, I know it's not the month for this type of movie, but I'm going down the line, and this is the next one. And this movie is from Estonia. Um, Estonia. And I thought, where the fuck is that?
Queens, baby.
Let me look it up. I looked it up, Tom, and it's right there. It's right above Latveria. So, give you a little geography. So now you know where it's at. So, yes, this place is steeped in lore and myth and legend, Tom. This movie, it's in black and white to make it even more mysterious like. It starts out with this fucking kind of like a scarecrow type thing. There's like some farm implements that are tied together, and this thing's just like moving along, and it's like, shit, this is like a scarecrow, like come to life. And it's just part of the thing. Like people start talking to it. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? You get over there, go do some work. So we don't know what the hell's. This thing goes and it abducts a cow, and it starts flying and it drops it off at somebody else's farm, and we learn later that these things they're called Crocs or something, not like the shoes, but like people can like go and make a deal with the devil and like say, hey devil, I'm gonna sell your soul, but give me something to put like into this mechanism that I'm gonna put together, or just like a fucking doll, a ragdoll or whatever, like, and that way it can help me around the farm or whatever. But they always dupe the devil, Tom. The devil's fucking dumb, and they always trick him. So it's that kind of village. There's like fucking plagues running around, but the plague will take the form of like a pig. So if a pig goes by, they got, oh shit, we gotta trick this pig somehow so it doesn't fucking plague. And it's about a guy or a girl. She's in love with this dude, but the dude like sees a baroness and he fucking gets infatuated with her. There's a lot of shit going on in this movie, Tom. There's werewolves, there's fucking snowmen that recite poetry, there's vampires, maybe?
Vampiros.
There's definitely witches, and it's just all kinds of shit. And I'll say this, man, this is one of the most beautifully shot movies I've seen in a long time. This thing looks fucking awesome. But what's it all about? And where's it all go at the end? I don't fucking know. I don't know what did I just watch? What was going? What? Was, okay, she wants the guy. She doesn't get the guy. She goes and drowns with the guy at the.
So they could be together in hell forever.
Yes, Tom, and in Estonia, which is pretty much hell, I would guess.
Well, I meant actual hell because they killed themselves, you see.
Everybody in this is ugly as shit.
Because they're white?
Yeah. They are so fucking white, because the movie's in black and white and an accent.
Oh, it's blinding me. Your fucking whiteness.
Yeah. Fuck. It's a good thing it's an old timey movie. They're not showing their legs because then fucking what do they call it? Lens flare or whatever. Yeah.
J.J. Abrams production.
But yeah, I dug this movie. Like I said, it looks fucking great. There's just all kinds of like folk horror shit going on. But it's long. It's a long movie. And if you're not into this type of shit, first of all, if you don't like foreign movies, you can tell this one to fuck off. You're not gonna like it. If you don't like movies that don't like spell out what's going on for you, again, you can tell it to fuck off because it's not for you. Black and white, that's another one. Probably not for you. And
it's good it had yellow subtitles, though, since it was a black and white movie.
the subtitles were good. I mean, I didn't have a problem reading any of this shit. I don't remember if they were colored or not.
Hey, we don't say that anymore.
But yeah, I dug it. This is another winner for this set. If you're into this type of shit, this set is not disappointing. November. Maybe I'll watch it again in November. No, I won't. I don't know when I'll watch it again, but fuck, it is something that like, god damn, that looks good.
What was your favorite Divic in the movie?
This one didn't have a Dybbuk.
No, as we learned last week, it's just any kind of monster or ghoulie.
Yeah, I guess it was one that it was one of these farm implement things. It's like, I don't know, some poles that they tied together, and it has a sickle for a head. And it's like these things that they make, they need to have purpose. They need to be doing something. And he's like, hey, well, what the fuck you want me to do? What do you want me to do around this farm? And the dude's all mad. Go make a ladder out of bread, and so it goes, and it's looking at bread and it's looking at a ladder and it's looking back and forth, and then it finally just explodes because it's too much for him. So how do you make a ladder out of bread? I don't know. And this fucking thing, this cart or whatever they call it, the Dybbuk, didn't know either.
Well, Joe, first of all, you'd have to sculpt a ladder and then mold it in something that could be baked. And then, I mean, if you're a pickle fan, you can whip up some dildo and then pour that into your mold. And then you bake it, and then you have an unsafe ladder, but a very delicious one. And that is how you would make a ladder out of bread. But I have a question for you. Yes, in that boxed set you were just holding up. What is that item with the gold spine?
Oh, this is a book, Tom. And this will tell you, I don't know, I think it has a story in it, and then it has or shit, is this one just a fucking story? Is this just a book? Let me see. Table of contents. Maybe they're stories. I don't know. I'll get to it at some point.
And would you mind going through the actual box set itself and showing how the discs are put in there. I'm just kind of curious, honestly.
Okay, so then we also have this, and this thing here. This tells you a little bit about each film, you know. Like it shows you like some of the original posters and blah blah blah. You know, like hey, there's old Demon. Remember that one we talked about last time? Yeah. See, like oh shit, yeah. And there's like for the short film Dybbuk. See, so let me find the one I'm talking about now. This is all out of order. Huh. Anyway, so here we go. Here's the all the haunts BRs. And let's open it up. Oh shit! You know, there's the Legend of Hillbilly John, and the discs. Tom, you pull them out from the side there. You see that?
Gotcha. Yeah, I was kind of wondering how it was set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like better than the Arrow shit with the hard cardboard kind of slid in the. How many more of those you got there, Joe?
Let's see. Let's see. One, two, three, four more discs. Shit. So it's probably
Damn.
8 more movies. Yeah, this thing's fucking loaded up. I imagine if it was like longer, if it was like a rectangle, there'd probably be like 40 more movies I'd have to watch.
You better wait till volume 3. Take your fucking money, boy.
Yeah, old Severin, they did not fuck around putting this thing together. This is a bad mamma jamma.
Well, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Joe. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Fuck. All right. God
Hey,
damn it.
Tom,
What's up, dog?
tell you something, you know. I had some time to read a few comic books. I didn't think I would. I read Web of Spider-Man's number 30. Now, this one, it prefaces it saying by, hey, this story takes place before Amazing Spider-Man, but after Spectacular. So, yeah, Marvel is a fucking mess. Okay, and this one is the origin of the Rose.
Fuck, that was fucking months ago. Maybe even a year ago at this point.
The story of how he met Ned Leeds and how Ned Leeds became the Hobgoblin to expose the criminal, but he became seduced by the power. Whatever. At the end of this, Rose goes to the Kingpin and says, hey, you win, Daddy. I'll work for you.
But it's other like doth the road.
Yeah. And then it's Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man's number 130. This is another one. Hold on, let me read this. This issue takes place before the events in Amazing Spider-Man's 189. Yeah, this is some dumb shit here. Look at the fucking Hobgoblin is all
I stole Professor X's chair.
yeah. Yeah, this is some bullshit right here. This is just a shit issue. But in Amazing Spider-Man's number 292, Spider-Man goes to Pittsburgh. Finally, it's what we've all been waiting for all these years. He goes to Pittsburgh, follows Mary Jane there, who is going to see her sister Jailbird, and we find out that she is in jail because she stole a book for her husband, who is some kind of con man or some shit. But hey, the Spider Slayer is there, and the Spider Slayer attacks Spider-Man's. Mary Jane helps Spider-Man defeat the Spider Slayer, and then she like snitches on the husband, whatever, and he gets arrested. And it's like, hey, you know what, Peter Parker? I will marry you. So next week, Tom, it's a Spider-Man anal. They're getting married. No fucking time for a honeymoon or shit like that. And yeah, Rich, yeah, I thought about you because he's swinging around, and I was like, "There's no buildings right there in this area for him to swing." I know, been there enough times, but yeah, they show the stadium. They show one. He's doing a fight on one bridge. I don't remember what bridge it is, Freedom Bridge or some bullshit. Yeah, I got too many bridges. Too many bridges.
3.
Three, three.
He's climbing under the tunnel, like on the ceiling, like that.
And some fucking truck that barely makes the clearance just scrapes his back.
Fucking prick. Classic.
Sucks.
One of the best.
But yeah, they're getting married next week, Tom. We'll read all about their marriage that they didn't plan at all. They're just fucking doing this shit. Fucking Marvel sucks.
Well, Joe, you know what else fucking sucks? Bloody Chainsaw Girl returns. The Revenge of Nero.
Is this the fourth one or the third one?
Joe, this is the second one because Google said, hey, this is the order you should watch them in. Which wasn't the order, which is why I was kind of confused last week.
Didn't watch them in the release order. See, I watched or like looked up a Spider-Man's like reading order, it would have had this shit like 3 weeks ago or what. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna read it the way it came out. I'm gonna watch the movies the way they came out. But you got duped, Tom.
Well, Joe, these were released at the same time. The exact same time. And you know what? They're not even fucking movies. This one's like 49 minutes. The other one's like 52 minutes. For some reason, they thought it was a good idea to chop their movie in half. I don't know if that's if for whatever reason they thought that was a good idea. So they did it.
So do these work as continuations or?
Well, that's what I'm about to get into.
God damn it.
I will. I'm sorry. I was, pussyfooting around because I have pussies on my feet, you see. But this is a remake, maybe, but some of the characters are the same and played by the same actress. So this is the first part of the movie I watched last week. And it starts out the same as the original one did. Old Geeko, now played by some other bitch. She's romping around with a chainsaw and she's killing these motherfuckers because they're after her. But she doesn't know why or who made them. So she's going to find out why and who made them. And it's the same character from the first movie doing the shit, played by the same fucking actor, just for a different fucking reason. The reason in this movie why she wants old Geeko dead and she's making these cyborgs to kill her is because she was wearing her band's favorite shirt and she didn't really like that band. She just thought it was a cool design.
She didn't know 3 songs.
Correct. Slightly better than the second part, but still not good. You need the fucking over-the-top cheesy practical effects, and this is just all CGI fucking nothingness. The humor doesn't work for me because I'm not a weebo or a Japanese. So first one was all right. Now I don't know anymore. But I'm thinking different people made this, so but there's still some of the same actors playing the same characters, like the chainsaw mechanic is the same fucking one from the original. So I don't know. It's all kind of confusing just all around. So I mean, honestly, fuck them all. Go watch Tokyo Gore Police or Hell Driver, one of those, because you know at least they have the over the top practical effects and shit. And I
And
guess the
Gore Police is the same dude that did Prisoners of the Ghostland. Get on our videos, click on videos, and watch our review for that movie on there. Probably got like, I don't know, 2,000
three.
by now. We'll see. We'll see.
It's just three. One of these days, Joe. One of these days. I was just every when I go and now I'm just doing it like weekly now where I just clip everything and upload it at once.
Mhm.
I'll go and say like, oh, so what's do there's some shit with a couple thousand and it's I can't remember what it was, but it was just like what? Why the fuck? Weird. And
Yeah,
then
looking at it a couple of days ago, and I saw like, hey, he just put Missing in Action for Missing in Action 2. I should tell him that, who gives a fuck? It doesn't matter. That's not going to increase the amount of views or anything. So, what? Who cares if you have two that say Missing in Action?
maybe I'll go fix it tonight. Maybe.
Who cares?
Well, Joe, I was trying to see how to transition into this and say something about William Shatner being your childhood hero.
Or
But
you
Joe,
something like, hey, Joe, you're a big fan of horror hosts, aren't you? Give that a shot.
no, because then you'll say no, no, I'm not. Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
you're a big fan of horror hosts, aren't you?
Nah, Tom, I'm really not, man. The thing is, it's like, well, where I'm from, we didn't have one of our own, and like, yeah, eventually, I guess we got the I don't know, uh, like shit on what do they public access, and they would show some Elvira shit or this or that, and yeah, it's like, all right, this chick's got nice tits or whatever, but she's talking all over a movie. I want to watch the movie. I don't give a shit about her stupid jokes. And that was usually the case with most horror hosts that, I could not give a shit.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were going to say more after that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can't think of any other, like even Blowjob Briggs, it's like I liked his writing. He used to do an article for I think the Dallas Morning Star, and he would write about movies, but he's writing about a movie. He's not fucking talking in between a movie. And I know he's got a big fans of all that, but yeah, I was never into that. I'd never seen Chili Billy or
Pittsburghers love that dude.
yeah, or the other one that whose book I was trying to sell at Horror Realm that didn't sell. And we had some people, I guess they had some people out here in Dallas and in Oklahoma, but never saw that shit. So really didn't resonate with me when later on I'm in this whole horror scene and starting to hear about these people.
I grew up on Svengoolie, so I got nostalgia for that shit. Recently, he added like three other fucks because he's old now, and I can give a fuck about watching any of that shit. So I kind of stopped giving a fuck and not watching. But
Rubber chickens have never done it for me either. That's not.
damn, come on, you lube up that mouth, honk honk, woo! Put a little hole at the end. And it makes it look like the chicken's going poo poo because they poo poo white, you see. It's gross, Joe. It's about having sex with a rubber chicken and making your cum shoot out its butt to make it look like it's taking a shit. Why would you say things like this on the internet? Anyways, speaking of class, Joe, we watched a full moon movie. What are your uh I mean, I don't want to say what's your association with full moon movies because you don't have any, but you ever watch these things? What do you think of them?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of full moon movies. Some of them I like, some of them I obviously don't. The Puppet Master shit is cool up until part 4 or so, and then I lose track of what's really a movie or what's clips from a movie that they threw together to make another movie. And the movie we're going to talk about, I saw they did that with this too, but we'll get to that. I mean, there's some shit that was like not directed by Charles Band that's pretty good. Castle Freak. Uh, they tried other shit like Robot Jocks, or was that them or not?
It was.
Yeah,
Seems like you're a Stuart Gordon fan.
yeah, yeah. But that's not good either. you know, I am a Stuart Gordon fan. Stugo, his friends used to call him. Um, I'm not a fan of Charles Band's brothers scores.
Dick Band.
Yeah, I don't really like that. All these movies are lit the same. They've got the same look to it. So I guess, that's their, I don't know.
If you like their shit, you should like their shit.
Yeah. So like I'll even try some of the newer stuff. Like somebody said, "Hey, give Baby Oopsie a try." And I did. And I fucking liked it. I thought that was a a fucking fun movie. But we're not here to talk about that, Tom. We're here to talk about one that I'd never seen or heard of.
Well, that's just because you're a racist, but we'll get into that, Joe.
About my racism?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, uh early 2000s, I guess William Shatner hosted a TV show called William Shatner's fucking Five Nights at Shatner's or some shit on the Sci-Fi Channel where he would be a horror host to full moon movies. And I didn't know this existed
Me neither. Yeah.
until this started playing, and then I seen this big fucking animatronic head. And I was
Okay.
like, hey, I've seen that before. Where did I see that? And then I looked up that it was a sci-fi show and was like, that makes sense.
I'd never heard of this or seen it. I think in the 2000s, uh, because I guess at that time sci-fi wasn't showing their shit all the time like they do now. But yeah, in the 2000s, I was probably out getting drunk and late a lot. Like if it came out now, I'd know all about it. But back then, hey, I was living it up. I was lit.
You old pussy hound, Jose.
So I missed out on the whole Shat.
It's okay, because he's here now to entertain us. I mean, it's your basic horror host format. Uh, William Shatner's at a bar. There's a bartender. It's some ghoul in like a big animatronic head in a bartender costume. And they're just doing little skits talking back and forth. I'm just assuming this is how it goes after just watching this one. That they'll have their little skits talk back and forth about something vaguely related to the movie, and it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not a William Shatner fan, not a Star Trek guy. Don't know what the fuck else he did besides Devil's Reign, and I only know that because of Michael Myers.
What didn't he do? He did, T.J. Hooker for years.
Fuck.
He did that law show. I don't remember what that was called. Law and Order. Let's just say it was that one. Yeah.
Well, who didn't?
For years and years. Yeah. Just Airplane 2. He was in Airplane 2.
Yeah, so all the horror host things was surprisingly good.
Uh,
Uh Surprisingly funny. Unfortunately, the short-term memory. Um I remember there being like some surprisingly funny things that may or may not have been uh I don't want to say I was taken aback, like, oh, I can't believe they said that. But it was just like, hey, all right, they said that.
so
I think it
yeah,
was,
I don't know if it was scripted or not, but he's talking a lot of shit about the production.
yeah.
Which is funny. I mean, it comes, if it was ad libbed, he's fucking great at it because it came out, so natural and shit. The storyline in this whole horror host section is, of course, he's talking to this potato head bartender, which that dude looks okay. That shit looks all right to me. But he makes a William Shatner voodoo doll that ends up running around the set, and that's
But you don't see it running around the
right,
set.
right. You just hear little noises and shit, because it's full moon, and they've got their budget and shit. I'm surprised they spent so much money on the potato head dude.
The one thing I remember about William Shatner is Patrice O'Neill saying his hair looks like black girl pussy hair. And after seeing that shit for a few times, I don't know, maybe a good 7 minutes. Yeah, not the right color, but it does. Rest in empowerment, King. So yeah, all that shit was great. But the movie itself, I never cared for full moon movies. I tried to get into them. Oh, but it was just never my thing. I like Seed People, Joe. You ever hear of that one?
No,
No, I liked that one. I thought it was a good one. I thought this one was okay too. How about you, Joe? Now, keeping in mind, said he
well,
was a racist.
before you review it, Tom, why don't you tell the audience here, all the two people that are going to watch this clip, what this fucking movie is all about.
So, this movie is all about an up and coming hip hop group whose lead singer lives with his aunt,
Quan-
something, his gram.
yeah, it's Kwane is the lead singer.
Yeah, so Kwame lives with his gran,
Graham.
who happens to be I guess she's a voodoo priestess who witnessed her mom get killed by a African American magic ritual
She's the
gone wrong.
daughter of a seventh son.
Fuck. Mm-mm-mm. So one day they're putting on a concert, and would you know it, Puff Daddy's in the crowd, and he's just dancing his fucking ass off, getting into their music, thinking it's the best thing. And Puff Daddy's dressed all nice. He's shirtless, wearing a small vest and a cowboy hat, dancing like it's March 31st, Joe. So after the concert, they're in the green room, and old Puff Daddy and his bodyguard comes in and says, "Hey, you fuckers are coming with me." Well, first he says it very effeminate, and then they're yes, with snaps and fucking elbow pops and shit. And there's like, no, we're good. And then he flips the script, "Motherfucker, you coming? Get the fuck up!" Starts grabbing them by their ear and twisting it and shit. And he takes them to see Suge Knight.
Doug.
And he says, "Listen here, bitch and bitches, you're going to work for me now. We're going to make money together. but I'm gonna make most of it. And if you say no, P. Diddley over there is gonna fuck you.
Suge Knight, always up to something.
And old Kwame's like, ah, shit. I don't want to get fucked by a Puff Daddy. Nope. I better, I better make a deal with that Nintendo 64 character, Shadow Man. And he does. He says, "Oh, Shadow Man, please take revengeance on these people who want to do harm to my anals. I'll do anything. Just don't hurt my gran." And he says, "As you wish." And then disappears. Turns out, Joe, he made a old Ragdoll come to life, and then it turns in to every other full moon movie you've ever seen.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm surprised that they were able to use the Valiant Comics character of the Shadow Man. Uh, I meant to look up, hey, what is Shadow Man in, voodoo lore? But then I thought, what the fuck are you doing, Joe? You got other shit you need to be doing right now. Just fucking go to sleep. Go to sleep, Joe.
Did you?
I don't know. I probably started looking at something.
I thought the puppet work was pretty good, for a low budget fucking straight to video thing. I think the puppet work was well done. However, they have done it 278 times before this, so they have it down.
Hmm.
They know what they got to do. The fucking gay dude had me cracking up. I thought he was a good actor because he was fucking.
It
He
was
was doing one thing and then it just flipped around to "I'm gonna kill you."
And I got to tell you guys, living here in Texas, the cowboy hat, it can make women look really sexy, and it can make men look really gay. And if you're a gay man and you're wearing it, and that's what you're going for, it's working. If you're a straight man and you're wearing that shit for fashion and not just to keep the sun out of your eyes, then you're just looking gay to me.
I don't know. The Mexican dudes who wear the fucking flannels and the hats, you just say, "Oh yeah, they're dressed like a Mexican dude."
Yeah, well, yeah. Um, yeah, so yeah. I mean, this movie had potential. It's like the story was there, simple fucking story, but it's a full moon movie, so it falls apart and it doesn't achieve that potential. It just goes into like, well, this is what we expect. Okay. Yeah.
It's a very basic full moon movie. Just okay, well, this one's about a rap group. And go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was blood in it. I was surprised. There was like a not overflowing, but there was a decent amount of blood in there, and you saw the kills for the most part.
Well, so like I got online afterwards, Tom, because I watched the credits, because I'm with the people, the working man. So always let the credits play, and it's like, hey, soundtrack available on bigcityrecords.com. I looked it up. That site's no longer valid. Uh, but yeah.
I would assume that's a full moon subsidiary. Yeah, I thought it was all right. It is just a full moon movie with black people. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what else to fucking say. Like you were saying, they repurposed this and two other of their fucking urban movies to make an anthology. I
Devils
was
or some shit. Yeah.
I was thinking of watching it, and I was like, why? Just to see what they did?
All right.
I don't care enough.
See what parts they clipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll waste my time and watch the full movie.
Yeah, I thought it was all right. Nothing great. A pleasant surprise. Directed by Todd Nicolulu,
Yeah,
who did Terror Vision and I think the Subspecies. At least the first one, I think.
the guys that walk on their hands, right?
Yeah, and on their hams.
Yeah.
Oh, piss up a rope. I forgot to write what the next one was. Let's just say it was Creeps, I think. I think there was one called Creeps that William Shatner hosts, so let's do that and hope it was. And if it's not, it might have been Crips with a Z, but we'll see. We will see, or we won't. Joe, I hope you head over to dwnproductions.net. You can find masks, bus, props, custom work. If you want something made, hit me up, and maybe, just maybe, I'll make something for you. Has to be something cool, though. Don't have much time left, so I only want to make cool shit for the most amount of money possible.
Hey, and Tom, I hope that you and anybody else watching this heads on over to fastcustomshirts.com. Look through the stuff I have there, place an order, and if you think, hey, you know what? My business or event or band or group or whatever the fuck needs some custom shirts. Well, I do that. I'm busy as shit right now, but I'm also like spending more money than I fucking never thought I would in this month. So I will take on whatever work comes. And I would also love to do cool shit and nothing but cool shit. But I need the money, so I'm willing to do your shit. Hey, and after that, you Houston folks, you folks in the Houston area, we will be at the Horror Market Madness thing this Saturday at Eureka Heights Brewery.
Look up Houston Horror Film Festival for more information. That is probably the best route to go. But
Yeah.
this Saturday, Eureka Heights, see a Slipknot, see a Munster, see 2 Freddy victims, I'm assuming. But most of all, Joe, they got to see some fucking BOYGOB.
2 pictures.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and Fast Custom Shirts.